Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack. Here on Thursday, it is the 27th of October, 2022. Gonna look the fifth race from the Big A, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the fifth race, which is probably one of the best lounge races I've seen in New York in quite a while. It's up there with some of the Saratoga lounge races, I think. The fifth race, it's an allowance optional claimer purse, $110,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards, never won $18,000 twice, and main claim starter or staper allowance race, which never went through races here. Optional claim price $62,500, and this is before I get anything, we have a field of 16 horses entered. Keep in mind, 11 through 14 are AEs, 15 and 16 are MTOs. So 10 will head to the inner turf course, the distance of ground of 1,600 meters or a mile on the Aqueduct inner turf course. 1,600 meters, 1 mile inner turf course. Rails are up at 27 feet from its true position, so just keep that in mind. But this is one of those rare races. If it's on the turf, it's a great race. If it's off the turf, I even think it's a great race also. Because I think, it's just one of those great all-around races. We are getting a lot of rain. We had a lot of rain Monday. Tuesday, the rain, it was a nice afternoon. And then we're going to get rain Tuesday night into Wednesday. Should stop about 12. So the turf courses might have some moisture in it. But watching the races from Aqueduct last weekend, speed was really holding up from the rail, or just off of the rail, or just stalking position has been really good on that turf course also. Not like Saratoga, where the closers were really doing well this past summer on the grass. So just keep that in mind. A little bit of bias there. But my top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 1 horse. It Can Be Done. I'm going to go 1834 in the superfecta. 1834 super. Top selection, 1 horse. It Can Be Done. This 4-year-old gelding by Temple City. Todd Pletcher trains one. Flavian Pratt gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came under the care of Gregory Siaco at Monmouth on the 19th of August. Mile 16th and opposite 30 claimer, and the horse finished second by a neck that day. He basically, stalked and vied on the front end. He just couldn't get the good turn of foot. The winner, Lonesome Fugitive, just got to this horse, but he ran his heart out there. He didn't go down without a fight. Coming here, speed from the inside, New York turf race. Wouldn't surprise me if they walk the horse on the front end. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets the job done here today. 2 back on the 26th of June at Monmouth, mile 16th and opposite 30. He finished 4th by 2 lengths there, and he just kind of stalked and never got the good turn of foot. He just kind of hung a little bit there. And then at Monmouth on the 29th of May, first off the refreshing, a mile 16th and opposite 30. He finished 4th by 2 lengths. He set the pace. He got caught late. What can you do? He just couldn't keep up there. And then his final start as a 3-year-old, final start of 2021 came at Del Mar, mile 8th in the Hollywood Derby. He finished 11th by 6 1/4 lengths that day. Very tough horses. He went off at 71-1. He had a very wide poster, and he just had nothing there. He had a decent third, though, in the Hill Prince before that, and a decent third in the Virginia Derby. But he hasn't won since, since his 2-year-old campaign in 2020. That's his biggest question. He hasn't found the winner's circle since then. He's been getting close recently. Coming here today, it wouldn't surprise me if he upsets in this wide-open race. It also wouldn't surprise me if the 8-horse Ocean Atlantique gets the job done. Kendrick Carmouche is on this one. Kendrick was a great speed rider, and wouldn't surprise me with the bias if he goes straight to the rail and basically walks it there. He won. He finished 3rd here at Aqueduct on the slop, going a mile off turf in an optional 6-2 claimer, finishing 3rd by 3 lengths. He just couldn't keep up on the dirt. Before that, at Saratoga, going a mile 16th on the outer, he finished 4th by a half length. Again, he got caught there, and then he got caught before that Saratoga, going a mile 16th. But since they've taken the horse to the front, he's always run these good races. Like I said, I think the rail's really golden right now, and it wouldn't surprise me with his speed if he gets the job done. And the 3-horse Wilson Bassett, second off the bench. He might need the race last time out of Pimlico. He's a bit of a deep closer going against the bias, but his race is definitely last year can win against these horses. He was your last year's Virginia Derby winner, winning very nicely at Colonial last summer. Like I said, wouldn't surprise me. I use in your multi-race late pick 5 that begins with this race. And I also think there's a mid-card pick 4 also now that begins, I want to say with the previous race, I'm not mistaken, but I didn't print out. I don't have saved on my iPad all the races, so I have to go look that up afterwards. But to recap my selection for the 5th from Belmont at the Big A, let's take the 1-horse It Can Be Done. Give kudos to the 8-horse here, Ocean Atlantique, and the 3-horse Wooden Asset. 1834 Super, 183 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.